Today we are going to review The Social Dilemma, a new documentary that explores the impact of social networking, which released on Netflix last week, manages to answer why you are watching it even before the first scene ends. Directed by Jeff Orlowski, this documentary made me want to turn off my notifications, delete the apps I don't need, and keep my phone away. The Social Dilemma essentially tells you what we have been hearing since years, that you need to use technology and social media with caution, that these apps collect our data, that too much time scrolling through them can be harmful, especially for our mental health, and that social media has contributed a great deal to the spread of misinformation. It dives deep into these issues and makes a compelling case by explaining the whole process in great detail. One of the reasons the social dilemma succeeds in driving home the message is because of the people in it. Insiders from companies such as Facebook, Google, Twitter, Instagram, and Pinterest warn us about the very systems they helped build. This makes it a lot more effective than reading an editorial or listening to a podcast about the same ideas. The Social Dilemma shakes you up, and you can tell that that was the plan. It has sound effects usually reserved for horror films and is edited to make you feel like you need to pay attention. Along with crisp interviews of tech experts, the documentary runs a parallel fictional story about how social media affects the life of a suburban family. The timing of this documentary is both tragic and marvelous. COVID 19 has pushed us all to embrace technology more than ever. How else would we talk to friends, check up on relatives, keep up with the news, and attend lectures? The social dilemma raises important questions, but do we have to take immediate action right now when technology is one of the few strings holding us all together? Then again, coronavirus has significantly accelerated the speed of fake news, and mediums like WhatsApp and Facebook are being used to spread misinformation. Simultaneous utopia and dystopia. That's what social media offers. If you think about it for a second, it's almost bizarre to think of the time and energy these billionaires are spending on you, on all of us. The fact that they know that I spend a couple of more seconds on cartoons these days than I do on dog photos is insane. We may be insignificant to them, but our data isn't. The more we use it, the more it enables the AI to make better predictability models based on our data. Tim Kendall, the former president of Pinterest, narrates an incident when he couldn't get off his phone after coming back home from work. He was going to work during the day and building something that he was falling prey to at night. That's crazy, isn't it? And it's a feeling most of us are familiar with. The constant scrolling and the dopamine rush every time we see a new notification is something our entire generation is addicted to. Another important theme explored in the social dilemma is the political polarization social media has led to. It features real clips from protests in different parts of the world. We expect people to know the same things we do, but forget that they won't, because the algorithm works different for them. The Social Dilemma is definitely worth a watch. There's no dilemma about it. It may be based on things you are already aware of, but it elaborates on important points and raises some relevant questions. My rating for this thrilling documentary would be 4
If
out of
technology
5 stars.
creates mass chaos, loneliness, more polarization, more election hacking, more inability to focus on the real issues, we're toast.
This is checkmate on humanity.
That's it for today's video. Please like and share it with your friends, and do not forget to subscribe to the channel.